What are we at? 50%. All right, good morning, YouTube. I think I randomly left you here yesterday. So yesterday I got the steps ordered, opened them up, and it may have been my fault, but typically every time I get these steps, they are three-sided. These, of course, are one-sided, and I need them to be three-sided because this is the front one, and then we cut a return going into there, put another one up here, put a return going back, and then put the final one. So we're gonna have 3 steps going up to the landing. I thought I could make it work, and then just forgetting that, well, that's not gonna work, because then when we do this return, you're gonna see the front face, but on this side, you're gonna see flat. So we can use these for the return, which we're gonna do now. They're running to get me the right steps, which should hopefully be back in the next half hour or so, and then we'll just pick this step up and set it right back down again. So we'll work on getting these cut now, which doesn't need to be anything too fancy. So I'm gonna say, let's do, for some extra wiggle room, let's do 20, let's do 21, let's do 22. So we'll get, yep, do 22 on this bad boy. So you'll have to get the 2-foot level and make sure that's all leveled off now and tamp it. Those can stay there. It can stay in the middle. It's not really blocking anything. It's just going to be a hollow area in there. Yeah, it was just a cap.
Yeah, it was only about that much. Yeah.
But what I never did was measure. I mean, they look like they would be 6 inches or so. They weren't 8-inch steps. So all we wanted to do was get rid of that cap to make 2 steps, 2 6, so 18-inch from there down, which is what we're trying to do here. So we can add the other one, but we might actually be lower than what that was.
Yeah, because of the way the steps are built. Man.
Yeah. I mean, it's up. We can go lower. We just won't gain any elevation here, which doesn't really matter because we have the soldiers there to hold that mulch back. I mean, they're 9 inches high.
Water don't stay in there. You know, or into the house.
Well, ponder on it. We can work on that
Well,
side.
I think I'm done pondering. I think I need
Lower
to step in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 of us should be able to lift it. It ain't that freaking heavy. It's less than half. I mean, still heavy, but... Just put it down and then we'll wiggle it. Yep. Without making it. Way too low. So now we gotta raise that up a little smidgen. Okay. And we'll just wiggle it back and forth a little bit. Yeah, I put way too much in. A little bit goes a long way with this stuff. It ain't gonna go down. Don't drop it on me. Okay. Now we're talking. And again, a seam here isn't as important because the step's going to be all the way,
yeah,
you know what I mean, up here. So
yeah, because the back of it will be like
yeah,
here,
yeah,
so that next
correct.
one meets.
So now the only thing I don't know is I mean, that placement should be right, because then if we go from point to point, this one will have that unfinished, you know, belly side here.
Yep.
But you can tell it's definitely not, unless I cut it that crooked, which if I did, that's no bueno, because you still see that. So that's actually going to make it worse. Man, I cut that crooked. So I gotta shave that. Then we're going to be off the siding a little more, but I mean, he wants it away. We probably should have done more anyway, because that's sticking way further out than that. But I don't want to leave like a big gap here.
Yeah.
So it's going to have to get stepped out regardless. All right, got those set. Yes, that corner looks weird because this front face isn't finished. So once we put the finished ones on there, it'll look fine. Then we'll set the next one on top. Pretty simple process, really, if you know what you're doing. But now we're getting held up because we don't have the right steps. So we're gonna bring that base down. I'm gonna bring the excavator over here and dig this out. And he wants to add another step in here too. So I'm hoping we're gonna have enough material. They're working over here. Getting that lined up. I can cut a piece for over there.
Level, level, level.
Yep.
All the same height. Rick got the blue chalk. I got those marks on the side on the Velcro. I was gonna snap a line on that. We have our 4 inches, and then we just work slope away from everything.
Yeah, but there's no way right where he's walking into is level. Right where he's stepping now, that absolutely goes down.
We're not out there. I'm just making sure our backs are good to start off of. You know what I mean? We were a little low everywhere.
I figured, which is fine. Yeah, I bet you need a whole scoop right in there. I should have had him dump it in there. I mean, he shouldn't get too picky, because now if we need more in there, we're going to have to drive in there. You should be kind of working your way out. So let him stop that right up against the step, and then we'll bring that up to grade. Just park it right here. Because we need more in there, so we're going to have to drive over top what you're tamping anyway. Yeah. And then just put the bucket back on and we'll just scoop some of this out. And I think I showed you this yesterday. Got these done over here. That wall's done there. Tied that rock into that corner over there. Got to put an end on there. And an end on the other side. And then the reason this isn't finished yet is we're trying to achieve the least amount of slope as possible for the homeowner. So we might end up bringing this elevation down a little more to help us out with, you know, how big of a drop there is there. But I think the transition between this side and that side is going to be tough. I could be wrong, but that looks like more than 4 inches down from that chalk line. Could just be deceiving, but I mean, that looks like more like 5 or 6 to me. What about in the middle? No? Okay.
Everything's deceiving on the mountain.
It is. And you're lower than everything everywhere you're at.
Good.
That's awesome.
Slide on the front. You can really just keep, because we're going to need to cut it, so we can really just keep it just a smidge out of the way, whatever's out of the way for you. Well, it's going to be in the way. Unless we pull from the other side, because you can't pull that one forward now. Okay, and now, before we go crazy, let's just measure off the deck.
12 inches
off the front. Where the hell did we get this Fisher Price tape measure from?
That's mine.
How far off that pillar are we? I'm gonna say we're roughly 14 inches off that pillar.
16 here at my thumb.
Past the block with 16. You're more like 15.
Yeah, 14's good. Yeah, 14. Yeah, that's 14, right? Right there, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's lift this biatch on there.
No glue, just the weight.
Yeah. Just watch, because if she slides, she slides. I gotta come down or I'm gonna hit the gutter. We can move that by hand. Yeah, that looks pretty there. That'll work. It wobbles though, unless I don't have the weight off of it yet. There we go. She's solid, right? Yep. I mean, we can use it to get it close, but we're gonna have to unhook it, obviously, before we get up against the deck. Yeah. I probably can't get very close anyway because I'm going to hit the...
You're fine. You can get us to the lip.
So now we got to come out with it. Out like a...
Here, wrist.
Yeah.
What's the tombstone for? Tombstone for him? Or
For
is
him,
this
yeah.
Wife off,
That's
or
probably...
That's hold on, go ahead.
I mean, that's
Pull
not...
yours.
It's not touching.
No, but he said, yeah, that's good. That's good. Beautiful. Look at that. Should go that way. The top, I think.
Yep.
Hangs down a little bit on this side.
Yipper. Yep. Oscar. Go ahead, you get a little push. But yeah, that gives you an idea of what it's going to look like right there. And he wanted to be centered on the pillar, not the door, so that's why it's off that a little bit. But there you go. Now we got to basically repeat that over here. And then once the steps are in, then I'm done with the machinery in here. I'll put the grading bucket on and kind of strip this area, get it close to final grade for the sod. And then we're done in here. I'm done in here. And then we can work our way out there for the walkway. So we should easily be able to get those steps in. I got to finish these boulders, but I can do that from the other side. and then get everything prepped. Maybe even start screeding it today. Maybe, best case scenario, even start laying it today. Only 10:20, so we'll see. But I'm basically going to repeat the same thing on this side. So I'm not really going to film any of that, and we'll go from there. Put a center mark on that though. So my way some. How's the front face look? I gotta go back some, right? Well, good. We can move that a little bit by hand. That's pencil. That piece is pencil.
The piece? What do you want?
No, it's Spanish.
21 and a half?
21 and a half for the 80th time.
80th time. This is John getting on the side of you. Level?
Just use your tape measure. Well, I don't know about that Fisher Price tape measure, but I usually just use the tape measure. Now you can't even see it. See? Well, you freaking did it in the dust.
What the hell?
This one's a slick one.
They all are.
That's why you hold the handle.
That's why you don't play under it. Which is a worry wart.
In a negative base.
For his old army, I'm sure there were a bajillion things he was doing sketchy building that wine cellar, like rolling boulders up. Me, I use clamps that are made to do this. I don't do that. That's gonna fall.
Will you tell your wife how close that boulder got to your new truck?
That's all I can do. Good?
Yeah.
Where's the saw? Over there? Okay.
Ran it over.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm maxed out height-wise there, so.
Turn towards us a little bit.
I got room. Frickin' Ben, worry wart. Or Butch. I'm gonna bring her down some.
Yeah, we can go from there.
You're gonna gain nothing, really.
No, you just hide that. Go ahead, walk up them. I know you're dying to do it. Jump, wiggle, do all you want.
Find out. When you leave, it probably think we just fall.
Oh man, no freaking. What's that wall height? Let's do it right in front of the customer. Check that last step height. What is it? And the boards are all warped, but that's Fisher Price tape measure he uses. You got a nice one right next to you. So that's actually, we're a little high then. That's 5.5. Well, okay, that's 6 there, the boards. Yeah.
Unless you're not level. 6.
No, we're level.
He's very OCD about this level here.
Actually, your deck was off about a half.
Your deck is very crooked. Yeah, it is.
Half a bubble.
No, it's not. Oh, it's purposely that way. Yeah.
Leaning this way, yes.
Yeah, it's got like an inch drop.
So we're gonna be.
That's level there.
See, we're different. Yeah. But that's because of the deck. We're going off the
There,
deck.
is that level enough for you there? Look.
Yeah, you're like.
This freaking guy.
I like these, yeah.
American's good.
We just gotta do the.
Okay. Those are in there. Good there. Those are in over there. So now we are done with the machinery being in here aside from those boulders. I might throw these boulders in quick while I'm up here. Nothing fancy. And then I'll put the grading bucket on, strip all this way, fill in here, and then we got to put screen topsoil and stuff on top of here anyway. It would have been nice to do that before we put, I don't know. I really don't want to drive. We could put plywood down on that sod and it won't even do any damage. That's what we'll do. So it's almost lunchtime now. I'm gonna cut little pieces to fit in there, and then these are done. Alright, finishing this last little bit up here, just kind of grading along their edge to make room for sod. Yes, I know I'm squeaking again, but it's because of how dry and dusty everything is. For those of you that have followed along for a while, you know my shit usually does not squeak. Aside from that one random thing I can't figure out, but we're not going to have time to sod this week. It's Wednesday today. I'm hoping we can be out of here tomorrow, because we have 2 other jobs we got to do this week. We're off Monday for Labor Day. Up here, I might as well just get this done. This is the last time I have to come up. Not trying to do anything fancy right now, just trying to get this somewhat on grade. That way when we finally make it back for the sod, just got to put a couple inches of screen topsoil down and sod right over top.
you're good.
All right. How much dirt or stone is here? A good bit, right? No, that's all dirt already. But that's very, very hard dirt. All right, so side note, let's look how level this wall is. Left to right, left to right. I don't think you can get more level than that, boys and girls. Maybe a little bit. So I don't remember if you saw it in the first video, but the old hardscaping had a set of 3 steps coming between the walls. They wanted to do away with that and just do a ramp, but they're not liking the steepness of the ramp now. So now we're back to piecemealing a wall, or 3 sets of steps between the wall to match our wall height without being in the way of the lights we have or the cap overhang or any of that. So we were looking to get out of here tomorrow, and that's not going to happen. So essentially it's going to look like this, only the whole width. So that's kind of where we're at now. I mean, really the only thing you got to worry about right now, I mean, this is front face of that pink, so the steps going from here backwards. So as long as we know what our height is from the driveway to here, well, it doesn't really matter because we got to start at the base of that rock. So theoretically you can just leave that shit there for now if you wanted to. I mean, you could take some out.
So just come in flat then? All right.
From this point back is where you really got to take it out. Right. But I don't want to do more than we need to, because now we're going to start undermining our wall.
Yeah.
I mean, this is going to move, guaranteed, because we're coming back 15 inches now. That's going to get you to here probably, and that block is right there. So let's do it. See what it does. Should be it. We've got to level it off and set the first one. Oh no, now I got to, once we get that level, I got to measure. Yep. All right, so we got the first set leveled here. Now I got to measure it and cut it. So we're good. We got front face to front face. So I know that I got to be. Yep, hold me on that line there. Again, it's not going to be a super tight fit. We're going to have to leave a little bit of slack here. So.
Yep.
It was on.
Yep.
Whatever he did had it on. It's off now. So that was him then. Whatever he did it. 81 front face. But you're in a little notch there, I feel like, right? I mean,
this is going to screw.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
so we can't.
So I should go to that, right?
Well, but I'm cutting it on an angle, so let's get the front.
Okay.
No. 81. So I'm going to do 80 and a half.
Okay. What are you going to do? Put 2 together and cut both ends?
Yeah. So 80 and a half.
And we're trying to go in square, you think?
So 80 and a half on the front. So essentially that is.
How do I do that now? Half and half.
This is going to be your center point. So you want to do 40 and a quarter this way, and then 40 and a quarter that way. So 40 and a quarter, because this is touching. So you don't want to cut this end. You want to cut. Yep.
You want to cut that far in because you want that.
Correct.
Touching in the
Yes.
center.
So what I want 40 and a quarter.
Yep. There you go.
Yep.
Yep. There we go. It has to be on O.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh!
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh!
That's an upcharge.
Oh!
Oh wait, I'm doing this wrong. That's not right. Just the front is 40 1/4. And then it's gonna have to get cut back on an angle because the wall's curving.
Just a hair, ain't it?
So 40 1/4 here. Now he's gonna blow it up in the basement. That's why you can't have nice shit.
And a quarter.
So you're gonna go back 15.
Okay, back 15, which is right there.
Oh, I have the mark here already. I already have it there. I just don't have it here.
John's and shovel.
Okay, I can't really see it, so I'm gonna put the pencil there. So now, let's measure from there to there, and that gives us our, I'm gonna do 77. 77 1/4 is touching, so 77 on the back. And then 38 1/2 going this way. On that downhill side, back all the way in the back. 38 1/2. Okay. Now you connect the dots. We got 2 foot level out anywhere. Yep. I almost just walked right into that fork.
Why is that one marked there?
Because I marked the front by accident. Because that's where you got to cut it.
No,
That's 38.
that's 38 1/2.
Yeah. The wall's curved.
Okay.
Remember?
Yep,
I'm
yep.
just making
Yeah,
sure.
we're just making
John,
sure
okay.
before.
Butch watched me measure. Now he's like, no, that's 38 1/2. You're wrong.
Measure twice, cut once.
See, remember the wall has a
Remember
curve to
that?
it. Remember?
Yeah,
remember the
I
curve?
do, I do. Check
No.
twice.
Butch is
Do
just
one.
always-
Hey, I could just sit back and say, guys, figure it out.
See you do a $200.
I don't want to do it either. I don't.
Oh, you should be happy someone's watching and making sure maybe we're doing something wrong. No, you always.
We just went through the whole process of what we had to do.
Oh,
This
relax.
is the stuff you need to leave on
Yeah.
YouTube so they
It's on, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Saw, and let's do your front cut too. So the triangle, T-square, whatever you want to call it.
Or we could wait until we
This
start
is gonna
cutting this and
suck.
we'll use the machine.
Just don't move it more than you need to. Lift up. Good. Cut it straight to the wall. Yeah. Push your end back. That's the front piece. Just don't hit the wall. You're gonna blow the chunk off of it. So push it back. So it's level and he can drive straight in. There you go. Why are we so low? Our base is way low. I mean, we should be flush with that 6-inch, and we're not. We never checked front and back. You only worried about left and right. It's all right. We'll lift it up.
Supposed to be under this thing.
Back up.
back out.
Yeah. So let's bring the back up a smidge. Theoretically, this can still come up too, because we're going to be.
If you come up to the top of that, you wouldn't see that. Right?
Yeah, because right now we're sitting at like 12 1/4, so we don't have much playroom. Bringing the front up a smidge and the back up a hair, because we know this wall is pretty damn level. Battery died. No, just put a block or something in there.
Put the grinder out and grind the goddamn face off. I mean, you ain't gonna see.
I mean, that cupping wheel's not going to take much time.
No.
That would go. I mean, I'd rather do that before we move that step all over again. I mean, yes, we could cut that and slide it over and we gain what we need, but now we're starting all over again on that one.
Put some pencil marks.
Hello? What up? Same exact spot. Didn't do anything.
You actually need 40 there, John.
What?
Look, I'm just giving you measurements, bub.
Well, then we're wasting our time.
40 inches in the front of that stone.
We gotta cut the whole step.
It's 40 in the front here.
Yeah, well, we can't. We gotta cut it. So measure what we need here and I'll recut it. I'm not gonna grind another inch of the wall off. Yeah, I mean, we shouldn't need the wedges anymore, okay? You can blow it off, the bottom off, that's fine. Let him push it a little bit. It dropped in now. We got to get kick that, and it's going in crooked. See if it'll move. Yeah. All right, now do this at center again. It's high though. I don't know how we're going to really change it. Turn the other way. You'll make it. It's a good cut, but I don't know how we're getting it down. Hopefully she's level and we can frickin' just... I think we're way too high though. We're gonna be high on the next two. Maybe that'll be our lucky ending of the day and we end up right at a foot. Tape measure. Nope, 11 and a half.
Yeah, we're above that 6-inch mark.
Yeah, and I don't know how we probably shouldn't have shoved it in there because I don't know how we're getting her down now.
Well, if you can just lift her up and we can get that long square in there and just shuffle it underneath it. You know what I mean?
I don't know if we're gonna come up though because we're pinching on that.
Underneath there and shuffle this screenings out.
No, it's not gonna be down much.
Huh? That should be good, except maybe that one stone.
All right, let her down now. Yep, so that's getting pretty close there. Yeah, that's looking good there. But how do we get the other side
Well,
down?
same way.
But he can't lift.
I can get in there and push it through.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Ooh, I got good lift out of that one.
Yeah, because now that it's getting more level, it's setting down in there better. It's not like cocked crooked.
Should have came down.
Yep. It went down in the front, but up in the back.
Yeah, because you can see in the front how it's not lined up yet. It's still high. Or that one got low somehow. Because those joints should be touching.
Take more out, Mike.
Yeah. Here, you do the back, I'll do the front.
Yep.
Ready?
1, 2.
I'm already.
Down along the wall.
Yeah, you're coming out. Come right against the wall.
I'm gonna run out of room. I'm gonna hit his digging bar. So we don't need much. We just need.
Take that flash wheel and get rid of this hump right there. Like that. All that hump.
And then we were high on that side again too. Shouldn't even do this. Gotta get that back to touch
So
it.
why do these crack so easy compared to our pavers? Because
Just a preformed, yeah.
What are the pavers?
Solid, just like concrete. These have that weird finish on them, and when they, you know, these just, there's nothing there. There's no structure there. You know what I mean? Low, yeah, we're low on that side now. But what I don't get is this step must be moving too, because if that's level, we're not even anywhere near close to touching the center here. I mean, it's in. We gotta
Just finagle around.
I don't know why that's saying it's. I could stay there for now.
Four more to go.
Yeah, but they'll get easier now because those are straight cuts. Okay, put everything away. Put everything away. I still don't know what we're getting into tomorrow yet. If I had to guess, we're going to do the matting.
Right, so I have 2 shovels, 2 rakes.
The Stolzfus said we should have no problem just raking it. We honestly should probably bring the MT. So we might have to come here. I'm going to need the flatbed, but I might not even be able to use the flatbed with a brush hog. I might have to just take the trailer.
You said 21 can get fixed.
Well, if they're still open, I don't know. I don't know if they put the keys in it or not.
Oh, you don't? 3 rakes, 2 shovels in my truck. And I have the bag for our staples, which we'll pick up in the morning with a box of pencils.
And I don't know how much matting we need or anything, so. All right, we are done for today. I think I had the camera on a lot, so I'll have to piecemeal all this, but got those steps done. Those steps done there. Got the wall backfilled. Not sure how I missed that big spot right there. Oh no, it's because when I turned, I must have pushed that out. So I gotta fix that now. We're looking good there. My Celsius from earlier. Long day. Our goal was to have this prepped and start laying today, and then last minute decided to put steps in here. So that's all prepped, ready to go. So basically we ended up taking all this back out again and having to cut that to fit in there, which I'm looking. I don't see our pencil mark anymore, but that does not look square to the driveway at all. I think that has to come out. I think that's where we were messing it up. It didn't fit. We had to cut that one again, and I think we had to cut it again because that's not square anymore. I think this should be further out. But anyway, so we're gonna have 3 sets of steps here. So there's one set, another step, and then another set, and then go in with a little landing here. So it'll look nice when it's done. It's just now trying to fit that in there afterwards, after it was all graded and stuff. So probably won't be back tomorrow because we're waiting on more steps. We'll go from there. Adios.